So, it's Tuesday. Welcome. We're gonna have another shave, and let's go through the props. Right there. I can't wait. Soap. Cannot avoid that at all because the room is. Yeah, children are playing again. So if anything is loud, that's why. And if it's too loud, I'll have to go check. So we're going to use one of the absolutely best scented soaps of Master Soap Cousins, in my opinion. Peppermint Latte. It's a black. No. It's a black one. No, it's a dark brown colored one. And it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's unconventional because you don't see a lot of this. I don't exactly get a lot of coffee of this. I get the peppermint, which is very refreshing. The menthol is there as well. The entire room is zesting of it right now. And then I get chocolate. And then right behind the chocolate, there's a small sort of nice coffee-y scent. Great performing soap, great slickness. Because I cannot get this locally, I have to import it. The price is quite high, but I will be rebuying it, and hopefully I will get many shapes out of this. That aside, staying in the coffee theme, I have my coffee right here this morning. I have one with my name on it. It says Hans, that's my name. And some might say, hey, wasn't that the name of your son? Yeah, it was. Yeah, kind of a family weakness or tradition. I am, from what we've counted, the 7th or 6th generation of Hans in my family, and he is, well, 7th or 8th. It's kind of a mixed match of when it began. So that aside, keeping in the coffee, we're going to be using this extremely wonderful brush, the Mocha from Yaki, 24mm, nice synthetic knot, very soft brush, a little backbone but not much, but it's good and it looks awesome. I think this was the first Yaki brush that I got. The first thing I did when I got it, I dropped it on the floor. So I have to be careful. We're going to soak this in cold water. There you go. And the blade is the Gentleman. I have sort of... Yeah, I won't. The camera, no matter what I do, won't focus on what I want it to focus on, because maybe it's a phone. It's trying to find a face to focus on instead of objects. It's going to be put in this Yaki razor. It's got a nice Yaki logo here. Yes, see it there. Nice blue handle with some nice knurling, and I thought it would go quite nicely with this sort of bluish. So we're going to put that in. This is a 3-piece razor. Standard mid-aggression. Nice performer. There you go. Nice. So, a lot of noise. Had to go check out what that was. I got it right here. That's it right here. In this fine accoutrements shaving ball, and I picked this because it's blue. That's the blue theme, and also because it looks kind of like a coffee mug. You know, I'll pick one. Oh, it's starting to get cold. So, it's one in here. thumbnail size approximately, and then it's scraped out. Perhaps it's a bit too much because we're using something a bit out of the ordinary for me as well. This is water, by the way. We're going to be using the cube. Oh, I've been looking forward to this. I haven't opened it as of now, but I am sort of... There's a lot of nice artwork here. I'm going to keep the box to keep it in. And it says here, check out our solid colognes. It's a shave new world. Oh, very nice. And it says all a bunch of stuff, how to use it. And it's... I'm going to compare it to some of the others pre-shavings. This is 8 ounces of soap. And it comes rats in this, so I'm going to try to get that out. I'm going to speed this up so you won't have to 5 ounces through it. So I think 4 ounces. Not really, below that. And this is, to me, medium mentholated. You can get the zestiness of menthol through the cream just by smelling. But another one, which is a hard soap, as this one that I've got, is the sterling one. Now this adds a lot of slickness to your soap. This is 5.5 ounces approximately, and the other one's 8 ounces, so you get more for your money by buying the cube. Now mentholly, this feels less sticky, but you could sense the menthol. It's slightly mentholated. You could sense the menthol through this one. Looks like a block of cheese though. So, comparing it to the cube. Very sticky when you get your hands on it. Now, off the bat, it might be different when it's, you know, access to water and applied to the face. It feels like the same amount of menthol as in the sterling, which is very lightly mentholated, as is I can't hardly feel anything. I would have loved to try the ice cube though, but that's not an option for me. So, I'll whip up some lather and skip that ahead for you. It does have a sort of, it might not pick up on the camera, that's sort of what I can tell. It does whip up a lather that's brownish in color, but if you keep adding water, my experience is that it will turn white. But I like it thick and creamy, so we'll keep it at that. So we'll put on some water on the face. I did do a face wash before turning on the camera with a shower gel, just to degrease the face. Alright, so we'll take the cube. I'll keep the logo here, so I'll wet it on the back side. There you go. And then we're going to go over against here, against the grain, as it says on the instruction manual, and round as well. I have 3 days of growth here. I am getting the menthol sing, so it is more mentholated than sterling. Because when I apply the sterling pre-shave, I don't feel a thing. I mean, look at this. So we're just going to put that back. Wash my hands. And yeah, I probably would be able to whip up a lather and shave just by using this. Now, look. It's got, how can I put it, mentally speaking. It's almost the same feel as Barossa Green, but not as strong. Not quite as strong. But definitely more than the sterling pre-shave. So we'll see how it goes. I think I have too much lather here because the cube is also a lather booster, so perhaps I would have been fine with decreasing the amount of soap that I scooped out by 50%, but we'll see. Let's look at this nice combination here. Now we're definitely going to need more water, that's for sure, because this is a bit too pasty. It would have done fine if it was like yaki beets that I was shaving with. That will cut straight through. I'll just have a sip of this. So we'll add a pinch of water. Let's see how this goes. Now the menthol level on the soap is just above medium to me, and it so happens to be that's the same thing with all Master Soap creations and their soap. I think this can take a bit more water. Just look at this. Nice, thick, and creamy. Almost pasty. It's nice and protective. If you've got some sensitive skin, perhaps, or getting irritation off your shaves, try experimenting with a thicker lather as this. It has actually helped me out quite a bit, accepting that perhaps my face needs more protection than some other people. So, the Yaki, I don't quite know what it's called, Blue Handle Heavy something, that has the logo right here. slightly picking up DLC Yaki, with the Gentleman razor blade, which is blades that came with a very mild pearl razor that I gave away to a colleague to get him starting in this. So let's see how it does. The razor itself is very smooth. Nice. It's still cutting. This scent, I am absolutely stunned by it. This is a great scent. That's on the very top of the soaps that I love, the scents that I most enjoy shaving with. And it's strange because the soaps that we like, well, I like, I'm better talking about my own perspective here, are actually the soaps that I tend not to use as much. Because I want to preserve them, you know? And keep them for as long as possible. Which is actually weird because, yeah, you should do what you love. Lots of whiskers down the drain, let's say here. You could all, perhaps you could always see, yeah, the difference. Very nice. Cube's very good. Can you hear that? So we still got somewhere some whiskers still left, but not uncommon. So I haven't put any more soap on it than what I lathered up on the face. So let's see. Nice. Nice menthol level. Nice. Oh, and the menthol intensifies as the passes sort of go on. Oops. The best thing that I did, besides moving on to this type of shaving, was to discover two brands, Sterling and Master Sip Creations. Best thing that could ever happen to me. Have a listen. Absolutely superb. We're gonna wet the brush and add a bit of water. Now, as far as I'm aware, coffee and chocolate go nicely together, in my opinion. So it's okay, it's not very coffee heavy soap. And I've actually also found that it also very much depends on the brand of beans that you're using, because actually some coffee beans does have a slight, chocolate scent to it, a taste, really. But the aftershave is more coffee heavy than it is chocolate heavy. So, across. Menthol is doing a nice cooling effect on my skin. And really clearing the nostrils as well. Oh, the sun disappeared again. So, how's weather been where you are at? Because here, we've had very cold days actually. And yeah, lots of rain. That's not uncommon. That's actually a very typical Danish summer with lots of rain. Almost nothing left. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I think I could have sort of taken half the amount of product. I still haven't used what's in the bowl, only what's in the brush, and have been whipped up on the face. So yeah. But you gotta get to know a product before you know how much product to use. You know, I know that the Sterling isn't actually a lather booster, but it's a great sort of lightness, slickness booster, and this actually does both. I know kind of how much product to use at if the head slick, because that's also you could also use it as a soap. You could use it as a pre-shave. You could use it as a lather booster as well. Now, usually when it is Tuesday, I use a more, say we say, inexpensive, not luxurious product, a more everyday like. Right? It's a holiday. It's a vacation for me anyway. Add water again. Look how much water this can actually take. This I'm stunned by it. It just creates more lather. That's nice. We'll get into the skin. Where was I? I forgot. Anyway, this combination is great. Oh, bottoms up. Last pass against the grain. Oh yeah, more inexpensive products. That's where we were. Simply because I've got a lot of them. A lot of palm olive, a lot of Barossa green, chiller even. Get there. Um, um, simply to not only use these sort of exclusive, luxurious products. Um, also use some more everyday ones. Yeah, good. So I'll do a face wash in the very nice shaving soap. Get the zest of it one last time. Oh, there you go. And I'll see you at the post shave. So, welcome back. I know this has been a long video. I'll speed up some things if I can. Face with hazel and scented with menthol. Just to get some feedback. It's going nicely. So, before I turn and use the Master Splash Creations aftershave, I will not be able to speak. It's mega mentholated. So let's go over what we used. We soaked the brush in this Yaki heavyweight. It said it's not that heavy. It's 90 grams, I think. So yeah, kind of nice blue knurling, nice protruding knurling, so you get a good grip. The brush was the mocha of our coffee shave today. Nice soft brush. Not the greatest backbone, but look at the lather that it created. So enough to create a lather from a crope. And I've seen ones using it to create lather from hard soaps as well. So it did its job very well. 24mm knot, synthetic. There you go. Great scents. Coffee, chocolate, peppermint, fresh. Pick me right up. One of the stars of the show. It's this one. I don't know if I can get you to pick it up. There you go. The cube did its job very nicely. So yeah, I'm going to be using that more often. Is there anything else I have forgot? Yeah, fine accoutrement shaving ball, obviously. Use and worked as... Yeah, I think that's more likely it. Face with hazel and rinsed with cold water. It was a cold water shave from the beginning till the end. And now I'm going to use the mega mentholated, non-alcoholic, witch hazel and rose water Master Splash Creations Peppermint Latte aftershave. And this is also kind of brownish in color. And this is going to kill me. Won't kill me. It's going to be uber mentholated. Nice coffee scent, this. And at the beginning, there's no menthol, but then it starts to hit you. Whoa, it's hitting my eyes right now. So, thank you for watching, tuning in, subscribing if you want to. Next video is not gonna be that long, so that to look forward to. Have a nice week, and I'll see you on Saturday. Goodbye.